The winds have shifted. Something is being whispered behind closed doors, and you are not supposed to hear it. Someone is entirely wrong about you, but they do not yet know the weight of their mistake. Archangel Michael says, the truth cannot remain hidden forever. The heavens have watched, and they have taken note. You have walked through the fire of accusations, but the embers of falsehoods cannot consume you. Their words have been sharp, cutting deep where they thought you were weakest. They spoke with certainty, yet they were blind. Their own perception has deceived them, and the picture they painted of you is nothing more than an illusion. But there is something they do not realize. They were never the artist of your destiny. They cannot sculpt your identity with their falsehoods, nor can they carve into stone the lies they tell. Type 333 to receive your divine justice. Your face, your essence, your presence, someone has judged them all without knowing the truth. They have whispered about what they believe you are, but their vision is distorted. They see what they want to see, not what is real. Their tongues have been quick, spreading their own version of events. They believe they know your heart, but they do not even know their own. Their words are echoes of their own fears, not of your reality. You have been silent, yet your silence is not weakness. You have held your peace, yet it does not mean surrender. The heavens are watching, and the truth is preparing to break free. Archangel Michael says, what has been spoken in darkness shall be revealed in the light. Their assumptions will shatter like glass. Their certainty will dissolve into dust. It is not your burden to correct their lies. It is not your task to prove them wrong. The divine has already set the wheels of truth in motion, and it will arrive in its perfect time. They have thought themselves safe in their deception, but they are standing on fragile ground. The foundation they built their lies upon is crumbling beneath them. Soon, they will have nothing left to stand on. Type Amen to receive divine clarity. They have mistaken your patience for ignorance. They believe their whispers are unheard, their actions unseen. They do not realize that every word spoken in deception is recorded in the halls of heaven. You do not need to respond. You do not need to fight their battles. The weight of their own dishonesty will bring them to their knees. There will be a moment, soon, where they will see what they have done. Their own words will turn against them. And in that moment, they will understand the gravity of their mistake. Archangel Michael says, justice is moving, even when you cannot see it. Do not be troubled by their accusations. Do not be shaken by their lies. What is meant for you cannot be stolen by deceit. The truth is your shield. The light is your armor. No falsehood can stand in the presence of divine justice. You have been tested, but you have not been abandoned. You have been tried, but you will not be broken. This is only the beginning of your vindication. Type 777 to claim your divine breakthrough. They will not see it coming. The moment will be swift, undeniable. The web of deception they spun so carefully will entangle them instead. Their false confidence will crumble. Their certainty will fade. The truth they tried to bury will rise up and face them. You do not need to do anything. The divine has already set the stage. All that is required of you is patience. Archangel Michael says, your silence has spoken louder than their lies. You have walked with dignity. You have remained firm in who you are. And that is why the heavens have aligned to defend you. Every time they spoke falsely, they sealed their own fate. Every time they spread deception, they set their own trap. The truth is no longer waiting. It is coming, unstoppable. Their whispers will fade into nothing. Their certainty will turn into regret. And you will stand untouched by their dishonesty. Type 999 to seal your divine protection. This is not a battle you were meant to fight. This is not a war you were meant to wage. The victory has already been decided, and it is yours. The heavens do not forget. The divine does not overlook. What is stolen in deception will be returned in justice. The weight of truth is greater than any lie. The presence of light is stronger than any darkness. And soon, that light will shine in your favor. Archangel Michael says, the time of reckoning is near. They will see. They will understand. And they will wish they had never spoken against you. What they thought was hidden will be revealed. What they believed was certain will be overturned. They will have no choice but to face the truth. It is written. It is done. And soon, the world will know. Type Amen to receive your divine justice. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. The air is thick with the weight of revelation. The unseen forces are moving, shifting, bringing forth what has long been concealed. The moment is near, the moment where everything will change. Someone believed they could rewrite your story. They thought they had the power to define you with their words. But they underestimated the divine hand that writes your destiny. Archangel Michael says, no lie can stand forever. A house built on deception will always fall. And now, the cracks in their foundation are becoming too wide to ignore. Type 444 to align with divine justice. They spoke of you with confidence, as if they knew your truth. They spread their version of your reality as if they had lived it. But their knowledge was always incomplete, their understanding always flawed. They never expected their own words to turn against them. They never believed their fabrications would crumble under the weight of truth. But what they did in darkness is about to be exposed in the light. You have remained silent, but the silence has not been in vain. You have not needed to fight because the battle was never yours to begin with. The divine has always been working in your favor. Archangel Michael says, the righteous do not need to defend themselves, for truth is their shield. You have endured the storm, and now the skies are clearing. What was meant to destroy you is only making you stronger. They do not yet see the shift. They do not yet feel the consequences of their own actions. But soon, their world will tremble beneath the weight of their own deceit. This is not about revenge. This is not about proving them wrong. This is about divine order, about the universal law that ensures balance must always be restored. Type 222 to welcome divine order. They thought you were alone in this. They thought no one saw what they did. But they have forgotten that the eyes of the divine never close. Every lie they spoke has been recorded. Every deception they spread has been marked. And now, the truth is rising like the dawn, unstoppable, undeniable. They can no longer run from what they have sown. The harvest is coming, and they will reap every single seed they planted. Not one will be left unaccounted for. Archangel Michael says, the time of restoration is here. What was stolen in deception will be returned in truth. What was lost in betrayal will be restored in justice. Do not waste your energy on bitterness. Do not allow their actions to harden your heart. Your elevation is already in motion, and no one can stop what is destined for you. Soon, they will look upon you and realize their mistake. They will see that the image they created of you was never real. And they will have to face the consequences of their falsehoods. Type 111 to claim your divine restoration. The whispers they spread have already begun to fade. The web of deception they wove is unraveling before their very eyes. They cannot undo what they have set into motion. The truth is no longer hidden. It is no longer waiting. It is rising, rising with the power of divine timing. The moment is coming. The moment where they will have to face their own reflection. And when they do, they will no longer recognize the person staring back at them. Archangel Michael says, their judgment will be their own doing. No hand will need to move against them. No force will need to intervene. They have written their own fate with every word they spoke against you. The scales are balancing. The weight of truth is shifting. The universe is correcting the imbalance they created. They will try to undo what they have done. They will wish they could rewrite the past. But it will be too late. Type 555 to align with divine timing. You have nothing to fear. You have nothing to worry about. The divine has already prepared your victory. This is not a battle of force. This is a battle of alignment. You have aligned yourself with truth, and because of that, you cannot be moved. What is yours will return to you. What was lost will be restored. And those who thought they could rewrite your destiny will watch as their illusions fall apart. Archangel Michael says, the tables are turning. The very ones who doubted you will have no choice but to acknowledge the truth. The very ones who spoke against you will be silenced by their own falsehoods. It will not be a loud reckoning. It will not be a dramatic confrontation. It will be a quiet realization, a slow unraveling that leaves them with no escape. They will see you rise. They will see you walk in the fullness of who you were always meant to be. And they will know, they were wrong. Type Amen to step into your divine victory. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael speaks, the final shift has begun. The winds are no longer whispering, they are roaring. The weight of truth is no longer waiting, it is crashing down. The shift is happening, and nothing can stop what has already been set into motion. Someone believed they could write your story in their own words. They thought their version of you would be the one that lasted. But the truth has never belonged to them. Archangel Michael says, no lie can stand in the presence of divine light. The moment they thought would never come is already here. And they will not be ready for what it brings. Type 666 to step into your divine justice. They built their narrative carefully, word by word, lie by lie. They gathered others, convincing them to believe in their illusions. But what is built on falsehoods can never withstand the test of time. Their foundation is cracking. The walls they built around their deception are caving in. They thought they had secured their version of the truth, but now they are watching it slip through their fingers. They never expected this. They never imagined their own words would become their undoing. But this is how it has always been written, what is done in deception must always return to its source. Archangel Michael says, truth does not need to fight to be seen. It rises on its own, without effort, without force. It simply exists, and its presence alone shatters every falsehood. You have not lifted a hand against them, yet their world is falling apart. You have not spoken against them, yet their own words are turning against them. This is the weight of divine balance. They will soon be left with nothing but silence. No one will listen to their falsehoods anymore. The crowd they once had will vanish, and they will stand alone in the ruins of their deception. Type 888 to embrace your divine alignment. You have walked through the fire, but you were never consumed. You have been tested, but you were never destroyed. The heavens have watched, and they have counted every tear, every moment of endurance. What you have lost will be returned to you in ways greater than you can imagine. What they thought they took from you will be multiplied in your hands. This is your time of restoration. The divine does not abandon those who walk in truth. The heavens do not forget those who remain faithful. And now, you are about to receive what has always been meant for you. Archangel Michael says, the tables have turned. They thought they held power, but now they are powerless. They believed they were in control, but they never were. Their confidence has turned into fear. Their certainty has turned into doubt. And now, they are facing the consequences of their own actions. There is no escaping what they have set into motion. There is no undoing what has already begun. The only thing left is for them to face what they tried to avoid. Type 000 to confirm your divine victory. They will try to act as if nothing is happening. They will pretend they are not affected. But inside, they are unraveling. The weight of truth is pressing upon them. The realization of their mistakes is settling in. They are beginning to understand the depth of what they have done. This is not your battle to fight. This is not your burden to carry. The divine has already taken care of it all. Archangel Michael says, you were always protected. They thought they could harm you, but they never had the power to do so. They thought they could alter your destiny, but they were never the authors of your story. Every attempt they made to bring you down has only elevated you. Every obstacle they placed in your path has only strengthened you. What they meant for harm has only worked in your favor. And now, they must watch as you rise. They must witness the very thing they tried to prevent. They will see you walk in your victory, untouched by their deception. Type Amen to receive your divine breakthrough. Their regret will come, but it will be too late. They will wish they could undo what they have done, but the past cannot be rewritten. They will remember every word they spoke. They will relive every action they took. And they will know, they were wrong. You do not need to say anything. You do not need to explain yourself. The truth is speaking louder than any voice ever could. Archangel Michael says, your time of waiting is over. The struggle you endured is coming to an end. The delays are being lifted. The blessings that were held back are being released. You have proven yourself in the fire. You have remained steadfast in the storm. And now, the reward is coming. This is your season of elevation. This is your moment of restoration. And nothing, no one, can take it from you. Type 1111 to step into your divine inheritance. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. The air is charged. The unseen forces have gathered. The time of reckoning is not approaching, it is here. Everything they built on deception is beginning to collapse. Everything they held together with lies is unraveling in their hands. There is no escaping what has already begun. Archangel Michael says, "The weight of truth is greater than any illusion." They thought they could control the narrative. They thought their version of events would last. But now, reality is crashing down upon them. Type 1212 to align with divine judgment. They were so sure of themselves. They moved with confidence, thinking their words would define your destiny. But their certainty was false, and their foundation was weak. Now, they are standing in the very storm they created. Now, they are facing the consequences they never thought would come. And they are not prepared for what is unfolding before them. There is no one left to support them. The voices that once echoed their deception are silent. The crowd that once believed in their lies has disappeared. Archangel Michael says, "Truth stands alone, but lies always need a following." The truth is standing now, tall and unshaken. Their falsehoods are crumbling, losing their grip. They will try to deny what is happening. They will attempt to act as if nothing is changing. But deep inside, they know, this is the moment they feared. There is no going back. There is no undoing what has already begun. The divine has spoken, and the final judgment is here. Type 1313 to witness divine justice unfold. You have been patient, but the waiting is over. You have endured, but the struggle is ending. The heavens have declared that your time of restoration has come. They thought they could keep you in the shadows. They thought they could silence you with their whispers. But now, you are stepping into the light. The very thing they tried to prevent is happening. The very truth they tried to hide is emerging for all to see. And there is nothing they can do to stop it. Archangel Michael says, their own words have condemned them. They did not realize that every lie they spoke was sealing their fate. They did not understand that deception always returns to its source. They may try to run from the truth, but it follows them wherever they go. They may attempt to ignore reality, but it is now impossible to deny. They are trapped in the consequences of their own making. And now, they must face what they have done. Type 1414 to embrace divine retribution. The shift is irreversible. The unraveling is complete. The illusion has shattered beyond repair. The truth is no longer hidden. The deception is no longer strong enough to hold. Everything is being laid bare. And you are standing untouched. Unmoved. Victorious. Archangel Michael says, the righteous do not fall when the world shifts. You have walked with integrity, and now you will walk in favor. You have endured injustice, and now you will receive divine justice. Their downfall is not your concern. Their reckoning is not your burden. The divine is handling what was never yours to carry. Step forward. Step into what has always been meant for you. The path is clear, and the blessing is waiting. Type 1515 to claim your divine inheritance. They will see. They will understand. And they will regret. They will wish they had never spoken against you. They will wish they had never tried to rewrite your story. But regret cannot change what has already been set into motion. The truth has already won. The divine has already ruled in your favor. There is nothing left for you to do but receive what is yours. Archangel Michael says, "The battle was never yours, it was always divine. And now, the victory is being handed to you. You do not have to fight for it. You do not have to prove yourself. They fought against the wrong person. They tried to challenge a destiny that was never in their hands. And now, they are witnessing their mistake unfold before them. You are rising. You are being elevated. And nothing, no lie, no deception, no falsehood, can stop what is happening now." Type Amen to step fully into your divine breakthrough. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50.